Hello and good morning. Today I'm going to buy some gear. You see, I'm living in Norway, and it's a big problem here if you're trying to make yourself a proper YouTube channel to get actually the gear you need to make this channel, and especially when it comes to cables and small accessories that today seems to be taken out from all the shelves. I don't know if it's sold out or if it just disappears by itself, but you end up have to make your own sound cables when you connect microphones or when you're using a mixing board and stuff, and you have to make those things. I mean, you can't get it in Norway, at least not in shops. So when my orders from China fails and gets stuck somewhere and I can't get it, and then I have to get creative and let's see what we can let's see what we can find. So it's not like I can't get cables in Norway. I can. It's a lot, but you want something specific, right? You want something that fits your need, and you want something that you can use when you are connecting all the different stuff you're trying to hook up, so you can get the best sound or you get the best result of your creation. And then you have to get creative. That's just how it is. So we're going into a shop now and let's see what they have. It's a regular hardware store. We have some cables over here, I think. This is a section where they have a lot of different components for phones and accessories. So we have cables here. What I guess I need is I wanted to make something like this one. You have 3.5 jack in one end and RCA in the other, but I want it the other way. I want the male RCA, not the female, as in this one. And you can see it's just one in the shelf here. So it's a big problem, these things. And when I go to proper music stores, I mean, they don't really have much there either. So basically, I guess I have to go to the car section and see if they have any wires, because I had some cables. I'm tearing up some really expensive high-end cables I bought from China. I basically had to use it because I don't have time to wait for another shipment. And it takes time. So I'll probably search around a little bit to find the right car section. I mean, it's not sure where they have that stuff. Here. For some socks for the cables, some plastic socks. I don't know what you call that in English, but I guess I found something here. We also have some plastic you can put on the cable. So see what I'm going to get there. But you should have a kit with different sizes. Normally they have a kit with different sizes. I think we have something here. Oh yeah, here you shrink it with this heating gun. And so I got this one here from the shop, and I already started to put it on this sound card. It's a Behringer sound card, and it is what I would like to connect further. When you're out, I'm out a lot, and I would like to have something that connects to it. So I had to chop off this really expensive high-end cable I bought from China. It wasn't that cheap, and I'm now working with this. I have something I can connect on the input here, and then I have a sound card I can bring with me anywhere, and I can get good sound quality when I'm in the field and making some videos. So then I have this other side of the story. This is it's a connector, 3.5 millimeter jack, which you can screw to different equipment, professional gear. So it's about connecting this. And you know, I've been into so many shops now, and I haven't figured out any place to buy that. So I'm just going to work here. And the thing with this, the socks I bought, put on here, a sock here, and the thing is, you're supposed to use a heating gun for this, but the problem with the heating gun is that they get a little bit too warm. So I actually realized that any hair dryer is actually better, but the hair dryer is a little bit too weak, and then the heating gun is a little bit too powerful. So somewhere in between, because it can melt and, you know, problems like that. But I guess we're just getting going then. I think that turned out quite okay. So the reason I'm doing this, you know, it looks a little bit homemade, but I think it looks also quite okay. And the practical part here, I think, is important. It's like, have something that's small and it's easy to just plug into the computer or something when I'm out and I want to get the sound and I have a video feed in the same time. So I'm just going to make another one here, and then hopefully we will start to put together the cables, so we have something to get into the sound card. So I just want to make this shorter, and instead of, you know, cutting the USB cable and start messing with all the tiny cables there, it's a little bit too small for me. So with my gear, so then I just do this, and I think it will be okay. So yeah, then we have this ready here, and now I can just tape it, and we have a sound card for the go. I mean, I really like it when it's possible to be efficient and you can make videos in one take, or at least with as little editing as possible, because editing is actually taking a lot of time. And if time is the issue, I'm always thinking about how I can make more gear, or if somebody can help me in the work, or we're doing something that can, you know, make good videos, you know. So you can learn something, and I can hopefully show something which is interesting. You know, you see, it looks a little bit not too nice, but it's supposed to be like this, you know. So it's like one package here, and yeah, I guess a strip or something will do it. So then it's ready. Then we have our sound card. The next up now is to look at this cable. So this is the original cable. It was a Y splitter, so I bought several of them. So I had to, yeah, this one had to surrender. Unfortunately, I would like to use it for other things, but that's what happens when you have to wait for shipments. And now the thing is to connect these wires here, and that's also why I bought one of these, so, you know, I can have something that can hopefully look a little bit nice as well. Not doesn't have to be too nice for my sake, but then what's important is that it works properly. And it's quite easy with sound. This is not now a shielded cable anymore. It used to be a shielded cable, but it wasn't space enough to reuse the shield. So I'll have to look at that in the future maybe, but this will have to do now, unshielded cable, and that's also what it, well, I think it's good enough. So I don't know if you see this. I'm self-taught, you know, so I'm stripping cables like this. It works. That's it. Now we have okay cable we can start using together with the sound card. So I can have various sources there. I wanted it very short, and of course you can buy these things online, but I don't have time to wait, and I don't find it in Norwegian shops. So there you go.